Air Jordan 1. The Air Jordan 1 is the first signature sneaker created for Michael Jordan and was released by Nike in 1985. It was designed by Peter Moore and introduced during Jordan's rookie season with the Chicago Bulls. The shoe became famous for its bold red and black colorway, which did not follow the NBA's uniform rules at the time. Nike paid the fines that followed, turning the controversy into powerful marketing. The Air Jordan 1 stands out for its simple, high-top design, strong leather construction, and timeless look. It remains one of the most influential sneakers ever made, and is still widely worn and re-released today. Air Jordan 2. The Air Jordan 2 was released in 1986 as the second model in the Air Jordan line. Unlike most basketball shoes of the time, it was manufactured in Italy and designed with a more luxurious feel. The shoe removed the Nike swoosh entirely and focused on premium materials and a sleek silhouette. Its reptile-textured leather panels and padded ankle gave it a distinct style compared with the first model. While it was less controversial than the Air Jordan 1, it helped establish the idea that basketball sneakers could also be fashion items. The Air Jordan 2 is remembered for bringing a more refined and upscale approach to the line. Air Jordan 3. The Air Jordan 3 debuted in 1988 and was designed by Tinker Hatfield, who would go on to shape the future of the series. This model introduced visible air cushioning in the heel and the now famous elephant print pattern. It was also the first Air Jordan to feature the Jumpman logo, which later became the symbol of the entire brand. The shoe gained global attention when Michael Jordan wore it during the 1988 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. Its balance of performance technology and bold design helped revive Jordan's partnership with Nike at a critical moment. The Air Jordan 3 remains one of the most celebrated basketball sneakers ever created. Air Jordan 4. The Air Jordan 4 was released in 1989 as another design by Tinker Hatfield. It kept the visible air unit from the previous model while introducing mesh panels and supportive plastic wing eyelets for better fit and ventilation. The shoe gained major attention during the NBA playoffs when Michael Jordan hit a famous game-winning shot against the Cleveland Cavaliers while wearing it. The Air Jordan 4 also became widely recognized in pop culture after appearing in films and music scenes during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Its strong structure and distinctive side wings made it both a performance shoe and a style icon. Air Jordan 5. The Air Jordan 5 was introduced in 1990 and took inspiration from World War II fighter planes. The design included shark tooth shapes along the midsole, reflective tongue material, and a translucent rubber outsole. It also featured a lace lock system to help keep the shoe secure during play. Michael Jordan wore this model during one of the most dominant scoring seasons of his career. The combination of aggressive design details and advanced materials made the Air Jordan 5 stand out from earlier models. It became popular both on the basketball court and in street fashion. Air Jordan 6. The Air Jordan 6 arrived in 1991 and was another design by Tinker Hatfield. The shoe featured a reinforced toe cap, molded ankle support, and ventilation panels to improve comfort during games. It also introduced a rubber tongue with 2 holes, making it easier to pull the shoe on and off. Michael Jordan wore the Air Jordan 6 during his first NBA championship season with the Chicago Bulls. Because it marked the start of his championship legacy, the model holds a special place in basketball history. Its sleek shape and performance features helped it remain popular among players and collectors. Air Jordan 7. The Air Jordan 7 was released in 1992 and moved away from visible air cushioning while adopting a more geometric and colorful design. It was inspired partly by African tribal art patterns, which influenced the shapes and colors around the midsole. The shoe used a neoprene inner sleeve for a snug fit instead of traditional tongue padding. Michael Jordan wore this model while winning his second NBA championship, and also during the 1992 Olympic Games as part of the legendary Dream Team. Because of those moments, the Air Jordan 7 is closely linked with one of the most celebrated eras in basketball history. Air Jordan 8. The Air Jordan 8 debuted in 1993 and introduced one of the most unusual designs in the series. The shoe included large crossover straps on the upper that locked the foot securely into place. It also used a colorful midsole graphic inspired by street art styles of the early 1990s. Michael Jordan wore the Air Jordan 8 during the Chicago Bulls' third consecutive championship season before his first retirement. Its bold appearance and unique strap system made it stand out strongly among basketball shoes. The Air Jordan 8 is remembered as the final sneaker of Jordan's first championship three-peat, Air Jordan 9. The Air Jordan 9 was released in 1993 during Michael Jordan's first retirement from basketball. Because he had stepped away from the NBA, the shoe was not worn by him during a regular season. Instead, its design celebrated Jordan's global influence on the sport. The outsole featured words in different languages that represented worldwide basketball culture. The model had a more streamlined and durable shape compared with earlier versions. The Air Jordan 9 symbolizes the moment when Michael Jordan's brand expanded beyond the court and became an international cultural icon, Air Jordan 10. The Air Jordan 10 came out in 1994 while Michael Jordan was still retired from basketball and briefly playing baseball. The shoe featured a clean, simple design with striped details on the outsole listing Jordan's career achievements up to that point. Its structure focused on comfort and durability, with improved traction for players. Although Jordan was not actively competing in the NBA at the time, the shoe kept the Air Jordan brand visible during a transitional period. The Air Jordan 10 later became associated with his return to basketball in 1995. It represents the bridge between his first retirement and his legendary comeback. Air Jordan 11. The Air Jordan 11 was released in 1995 and is widely considered one of the most famous sneakers ever made. Designed by Tinker Hatfield, it introduced patent leather around the upper, giving the shoe a glossy and formal appearance that was unusual for basketball footwear. It also included a carbon fiber plate and a clear rubber outsole for improved performance. Michael Jordan wore the Air Jordan 11 during the Chicago Bulls' record-breaking 1995-96 season, when the team won 72 games and another championship. The combination of luxury style and strong performance made the Air Jordan 11 extremely influential. It continues to be one of the most sought-after sneakers in the entire Air Jordan collection, Air Jordan 12. The Air Jordan 12 is the 12th signature sneaker in the Air Jordan line and was released by Nike in 1996. It was designed by Tinker Hatfield and created during a period when Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls were dominating the NBA again after his return to basketball. The design was inspired partly by the Japanese rising sun flag and by elegant dress shoes, which gave the sneaker its distinctive stitched upper and radiating lines across the leather. Unlike many earlier models, the Air Jordan 12 introduced Nike's Zoom Air cushioning technology, which provided quicker responsiveness and improved comfort on the court. The shoe became especially famous during the 1997 NBA Finals when Michael Jordan wore the black and red version while playing through illness in what became known as the flu game. Because of that historic moment and its durable, premium design, the Air Jordan 12 remains one of the most respected and popular models in the entire Air Jordan collection.